This movie is based on a true story. A 4-year-old boy suddenly revealed his mom's miscarriage secret. Mom was shocked when she heard it. Nobody knew about this except her husband. She decided to find out what was really going on.
Honey, who told you I had a baby die in my tummy?
She told me she died in your tummy.
Mom's eyes started welling up with tears as she listened. She couldn't help but keep asking.
What does she look like?
Like Cassie, but a little smaller and hair like yours. In heaven, this little girl came up to me and she wouldn't stop hugging me.
At this moment, Mom couldn't hold back her tears anymore, but she still tried to stay calm and kept questioning her son.
Honey, what was her name?
She didn't have a name. You guys didn't name her.
These words hit like a knife, cutting deep into Mom's heart, taking her back to 10 years ago, to that child who never made it into this world. They didn't know if the baby was a boy or girl, didn't even get to name them before the accident happened. This pain and regret was like chains, still weighing on Mom's heart to this day. In the beginning, Dad Todd didn't take this seriously. One day, Todd took his son to a friend's funeral. On their way back, his son Colton suddenly asked a question.
You had a grandpa named Pop, right?
That's right.
He's very nice.
You saw Pop? You saw my grandfather? Where did you see him?
In heaven?
Looking at his son's innocent face, Todd was shocked. To confirm if what his child was saying was true, he pulled out a photo of Grandpa and asked Colton if that was the person he saw, but his son shook his head. Todd seemed to realize something. He immediately ran to the storage room and pulled out a dusty old box. After searching for a long time, he finally found a photo of Grandpa when he was young, then quickly showed it to his son.
That's him. That's Pop.
Hearing his son's answer, Todd had mixed feelings. He believed in the purity of a child's world. Todd was a pastor. Standing at the church podium, he naturally mentioned his son's miraculous experience. People below started whispering among themselves. A reporter realized this story had serious news value. The next day he came to Todd's house and did an in-depth interview with the child. Soon, their story made newspaper headlines, drawing widespread attention from all walks of life. But this also brought Todd major trouble. Church leadership believed Todd's sermons seriously violated doctrine and finally decided to suspend Todd's pastoral position. That night, Todd was tossing and turning in bed, unable to sleep. Finally, he couldn't help but go to his son's room and showed him pictures from church books, asking if Jesus looked like this. But his son said only the clothes were similar. The face looked different. Todd began to think deeply if his son's vision of heaven even overturned Jesus' true appearance. Then were the doctrines he'd been faithfully preaching wrong? Day after day, he searched online for clues day and night, looking up information. This obsession went beyond family life, making his wife unable to bear it. They had a heated argument over this. However, the argument didn't solve their problems. His wife decided to go to the bedroom to cool down. While she was packing her clothes, their son actually told her about Mom's miscarriage experience and told her that day when he went to heaven, Jesus took him to a place where he met a sister he'd never seen before. The sister looked a lot like Mom. We didn't need to speak, just through eye contact. We could feel our blood connection. These words were like lightning, instantly illuminating the darkness in his wife's heart. At this moment, all doubts and anxiety disappeared. She and her husband held each other in painful embrace. Until this moment, Todd's soul felt illuminated by light. He deeply understood the essence of God. Todd stood at the pulpit again, sharing this understanding of God's love. This isn't a made-up story, but the true experience of the Todd Burpo family. And in October 2010, they published a book about Colton's heavenly encounters, and that little girl with similar experiences, named Akian Kromarik, still uses her miraculous paintbrush to this day, continuously depicting what she saw and heard in heaven, touching countless hearts.